What's going on, truck drivers? Look, we're just coming up on some type of accident up here. I'm not sure what it is, but sitting in traffic. Nothing on the CBs, I don't know. But I see some lights up there, so we're gonna be coming up on it in a minute. We'll get to see what it is. But how y'all doing out there today? I want to talk to y'all about a few things. We'll see what's going on over here at this accident here in a minute. We're gonna look at it. But I want to talk to you today about a video that I posted the other day. I posted a video. It was a guy giving the DOT the middle finger. And I do post a lot of videos, with cops arguing with truck drivers and truck drivers arguing with cops. But I want to let y'all know in no formal way do I not respect law enforcement. I have a heavy respect for law enforcement. Now, some of them can be assholes. I agree. But if you're a trainee in my truck or you're riding in my truck and we get pulled over by DOT, it's going to be yes, sir, no, sir. That's just the way it is. That's the way I was raised, and that's the way I believe. They can be assholes, but you'll go a long ways. You go a long ways. You get more bees with honey than you do vinegar. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta draw that line. You gotta respect them. So would I go by and give a middle finger to a DOT officer? No. The video did that other day. He was very rude to the officer. The guy actually knew his law, and he played with that DOT officer all the way up, and I couldn't he didn't do nothing wrong, so he flipped him off, but he didn't try to break the law in any way. But he was very disrespectful. I didn't like that, but I did share that video. But I just want to let all my subscribers know that I am not anti-police. Somebody asked me yesterday, are you anti-cop? No, I'm not anti-cop at all. My daughter's a sheriff, or works for the sheriff's department. My other daughter is a Marine. I have a lot of respect for law enforcement, the fire department, and our military, and I believe we all should. That's where I stand. So if y'all wondering where Trucking Life with Sean stands with law enforcement or stands with law and order, there you go. Do I believe do they do wrong? Yes. Are some of them racist? Yes. Are some of them don't like truckers? Yes. There's a lot of bad cops. There's a lot of bad people in our military, but there's also a lot of good people in our military also. So you need to be respectful to them. And now, if they want to be an asshole to me, then, I can be a jerk back, but I'm going to do it in a southern way. Like, bless your heart. Just bless your heart. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be disrespectful in a southern way. You know what I'm saying? By just saying, hey, it's all good, buddy. God bless you. And then I'll pray for them. Because you're going to get pulled over by DOT officers. You're going to get pulled over by people that are ugly to you. But when they do that, you still, yes, sir, no, sir. And if they're being an asshole, pray for them. So you know what? I'm going to put them in God's hands. So they may be having a bad day, but I'm not going to let them destroy my day. I get hold of a lot of bad DOT officers. I get a lot of hold of the good ones too. If you look at my videos, I have a video where I posted a video not too long ago, and I was real nice to the officer. He was nice to me. I didn't have my ID on me. He could have wrote me a ticket. He didn't. But I was polite and courteous, and it goes a long way. So definitely respect your law enforcement out here. I wanted to clear that up. And if they're being an asshole, then they're whatever. Pray for them. That's what you got to do. Anyways, I don't know what exactly is going on up here. We're going to find out here in a minute, though. I might not find out for a long minute. I don't know. I see the cops coming in. There's a lot of cops. They're coming down and they're circling back around. They're going up. We've passed 3 or 4 fire trucks so far. Remember, I'm still in my new truck, so my CB's actually at the house, but another trucker just went by, and I motioned, like a CB, whatever, and he said there wasn't nothing going on, so he couldn't hear that, or he didn't have one either. But that's why I like having a CB radio, y'all. You need a CB radio. I feel naked without mine. At least I know what's going on and what mile marker it is, and if it's going to be something we're going to be jammed up for a while or not. It happens out here in truck driving, y'all. Y'all going to get out here and Tevin, I don't know if I've talked to you about this, but you drove box trucks, so the accidents happen. But I've been in Kentucky where when they have a fatality, they shut the interstate down.
Oh,
yeah. I've literally been 6 hours not moving. When there's a bad fatality, they shut it down. You're not going nowhere. I've spent 3 hours. Most I've ever done is 6. Several 4 and 5 hours. Several of them. You don't go nowhere. So that's when you want to have a CB radio so you can find out what's going on. I know people kick back and they say, well, you got Google, Sean. Yeah, you got Google, but I like being able to get on the radio and finding out. But one time I was stuck in Kentucky for 6 hours and I had my grill with me. I had an actually real grill with charcoal. And once I knew they were shut down and it was going to be shut down for a while, I got outside my truck, put out my grill, and I just picked some meat. People were coming up and I was giving them hot dogs and hamburgers. And there was kids. It was really hot. There was kids in cars that didn't have no water. And I was giving out water and stuff to people, but I didn't give out all my hamburgers and hot dogs. Back then, I ate a lot. I still eat a lot, but yeah, it happens. All right, I see the police sirens up there. Yes, you see them? See them up there, Kevin? So yes. I guess that's about where the wreck is. We're moving, so that's a good thing. So if you're just joining me live, we are on 24, headed toward actually right outside of Nashville right now, headed to Chattanooga. We're about 135 miles away from Chattanooga, but there is a wreck up here of some sort. So we're about to find out exactly what's going on. I like to go ahead and raise my hand forth and pray for anybody up here, Lord Jesus. I ask you to touch them right now, God. And if anything is going wrong with them, Lord, heal their bodies and make sure that they are safe. And we agree upon that in Jesus' name we pray, amen. It looks like the left lane's going to be closed, so we're going to get over in the right lane. Again, y'all, and I could be wrong. Again, y'all, this is why you got to have CBs. Google's not going to tell you which lane you need to be in. So for all y'all truck drivers, or all y'all people that kick back the day when I was talking about CBs, and I don't have my CB with me, so yeah, for me, I left it at home on my new truck. But for all y'all people who say, well, you don't need CBs, look, they're not going to tell you what lane to be in on Google. I mean, they may eventually, but CB, you get to kind of get it real time.
Get an emergency lane.
Huh? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Excuse me. Appreciate y'all riding along with me today. They're getting that law enforcement up the road. I hope it ain't that bad. There's like a lot of people responding up here, ain't they? Somebody asked me about a dash cam the other day, and do I have a dash cam, or why do I have a dash cam? Look, my company, I'm going to show you where it has a dash cam there, but I have one right here. It's really cool. Check it out. I can press this button right here, and it records. It records all the time. It has a loop record. It's the Garmin dash cam, but it's got really good video. I just got to figure out how to be a little more technology and transfer it over to my laptop and actually make videos to it, because it's got a better camera than my phone. But I do believe in a dash cam. I think it's very important. It actually records if there's automatically it is saved to my to the cloud if you hit somebody, or if it feels a jerk or a sudden stop. It actually will send it to the cloud. I can always press the button and it'll go back and send it to the cloud 15 minutes before, 15 minutes after, or is it 5 minutes before, 5 minutes after, one or the other. But yeah, it's good to have a dash cam. A lot of times if you get in an accident, they're going to blame the truck driver just because of the insurance game. And the insurance game out there is ridiculous. So they try to make money off big truckers. So you want to have a dash cam to protect yourself at all times. I suggest to get one. I got the Garmin dash cam. I got the Garmin GPS, the Garmin headset, and it all works out together, so I like it. it makes me feel good, you know. If something happens at night, somebody hits my truck, I get it on camera. They try to drive off, and just things like that protect you. I mean, my company would believe me if somebody hit me and they ran off, but I'd like to have it on camera just to make sure, you know what I mean? So it looks like we're about half a mile away from the accident. We're moving about 5 miles an hour, so we're moving. So that's it. Shit ain't shut down. Not shut down yet, anyway. They usually don't shut it down unless it's a fatality. So hopefully, God, it ain't a fatality. Not only for traffic's sake, but for the people's sake. Most importantly. There's somebody on the other side of the road over there, Ted. What's that about? I see the cop coming down. That might be somebody. They're getting out of their car, running down to the scene. They must know him or something. Or is that no officer? We're almost upon it, y'all. Welcome to Trucking Life with Sean. If you're just joining me here, we are almost up to an accident up here. Traffic is slowed down. Apparently we have a serious accident with injuries. There's a couple fire trucks and ambulances went by. Several cops trying to get around it before they shut it down. Hopefully they won't, but I've gotten all the way up to an accident and they shut it down. If there's somebody coming around right there, another officer's coming around. And if there's ever a truck flip, you better just, for a long time, because they got cargo in the road and stuff, you'll be stuck for a while. But I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but we're about to find out. So the left lane is definitely closed. I see that. You got to get in, everybody's in the right lane. Let's see if this public truck will get over. Hey, boss man, you need to get over? Come on over. Got to be courteous to fellow drivers, y'all. So I'm going to stop right here and let him on over. The problem is after he gets over, all the cars behind him is going to run up and try to go around. That's what slows traffic down. They are all going to try to cut in front of him. So watch this happen. I let him over, and then you're going to have like 24-wheelers just cut right on around. And that's why when accidents happen, things slow down, because they won't just wait their turn and get over. They're going to all go around. See, watch. There's one car go around. Watch this crap. The lane's closed right in front of this guy. Here's two. And they're just going to, that's what traffic takes so long. Because of crap like this. There comes number 3 around. Now, if nobody lets them over, which they shouldn't, they should get in line with everybody else, fine. Alright, let's see right here. Put everybody over in this lane. All the lanes, both lanes are shut down. They're moving everybody around in the emergency lane. Here comes another car around. They see this lane's closed, but everybody's gonna keep coming on around instead of just trying to get over. Man, that makes me so angry. I shouldn't let it make me angry though. Whatever, that's what it is. Everybody's in a hurry, I guess. You know what? I could be in one ditch up here, so that's true. Might need to fall in line. They'll fall in line when they get up in the cop car, though, won't they? Alright, so it looks like we have one going through them. Damn. Well, we have one going through the median up here. I guess I'll let this car over. I was gonna let him over, but I want to be nice. Come on. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Sorry about all the shaking. They got me on the emergency lane here, drivers. Alright, what we got? What we got happening? God bless the Lord. Hope everybody's alright. Looks like the ambulance, the fire truck's already gone. So there. Oh, it's a tow truck involved. Tow truck drivers involved, looks like. We got one car in the ditch. Oh, yeah. Jesus. Airbag deployed. Got an old tow truck driver involved. My old truck driver had a bad day. Get it. Alright. That didn't take too long. Eastbound and down. We back loaded up and truck. We gonna do what they said came to do. Hey, you drunk your caramel water today? I'll go to the bathroom later. Talking about this caramel water. Is it probiotic water? I don't know. You may be using the bathroom yet. Alright, man. Nah. So far, so good. We'll see. Got a lone soldier up here on the right. What's he doing? All that traffic backed up on the side, direct on this side. Look. I guess they got to get around and get that truck off the side. That truck boys. What's that? That truck Nashville? Alright, so we're almost in Nashville, y'all. Yes, sir. So Tevin, how you feel? Tevin's my trainee. He's right next to me. He's in the passenger seat. Say hello, Tevin.
Hey, what's up, guys?
There we go. He said, what's up? Alright. So how you feel, Tevin? Being you've done 130 drive hours. You've got 2 days left. You know, day and tomorrow, pretty much.
Pretty confident.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident. I'm excited to get my new truck.
He's excited to get the hell out of here. I know that.
No, Sean's been great. I'm just ready to be on my own now.
Yeah, I'm ready for him to get on his own too. He's been a great trainee though. He's been awesome. So you're gonna take your dog with you, right?
Yeah, I'm taking my dog with me.
That's awesome. What kind of dog you say you got?
German Shepherd and a Belgian Mountain.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. So you're gonna have your little German Shepherd with you. Now to get you some exercise too, get out walking and stuff.
Yeah, he has a lot of energy. So.
Oh, I'm sure. Plus, it'll keep people away from your truck too, won't it?
Yeah. I mean, but he's a lover. He hasn't been anything in his life.
Yeah, well, they don't know that.
Right.
Exactly. My daughter has a German Shepherd, and the dog is so calm, like around us and my grandkids, and he's just really a loving dog. And you would never think nothing like he plays with the 1-year-old, 2-year-old. Like he's very, very smart dog. But now she was gone, and this is when she lived in North Carolina, and she come back. And there was blood all in her house. Somebody had broke the door in. Somebody had kicked the door in the house, was breaking in the house, and there was a bloody handprint on the refrigerator. The dog had bit the person. He was trying to get away. So he got away. It's either broken door or broken window. I don't remember the exact story. This has been a few years back, but and the cops come out there and said, "Was anything stolen?" They said no. Well, they didn't even take the fingerprint. They had the fingerprint. They didn't even take the fingerprint. Like, what the hell? They were too busy in Jacksonville, North Carolina at the time. So, but yeah, that German Shepherd protected that home. So I don't know if that guy, he knew the person or obviously didn't, or I don't know. But that German Shepherd did his job.
Sure.
Yeah, there's blood all through the house where they got him.
They're protected. I've never been in a situation.
So yeah, I think it's good to have a dog with you. I think it'd be good to have one. That's awesome. If you're a dog lover, I think it's great. If you're not a dog lover, then you're probably not. But
yeah.
I wouldn't want no little bitty. Some people carry these little bitty dogs with them, and I can't do that.
You can get a hamster.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Or a fish tank.
I don't want a fish tank.
Bring fish to get ready to cook them.
There you go. Yeah, just grow some trout in the back.
Cook them later.
Yeah. Get fresh fish, fresh trout. And a fish tank. There you go. And I don't ever want to cook fish in my truck because I don't want that being a little fishy smell in here. You know what I mean? Like, I cook it outside on the grill though. I got my new George Foreman grill, y'all. It's really great. It didn't smoke up the truck really bad at all, did it?
No, it did. I just believed it.
Yeah, he went inside Denny's. While he was at Denny's eating, I was able to cook 4 hamburgers and a pack of hot dogs. And I wrapped them all up, put them all in the refrigerator, and used them, and it's the smokeless new George Foreman grill. It actually worked great. It was like $75. Walmart's electric. It was awesome. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. I'm happy to have my inverter back. You know, my inverter, I've been doing a lot of cooking, so and got my microwave. So yesterday, if y'all don't know it, I showed Kevin something new. That you can cook scrambled eggs in the microwave. You didn't know it, did you?
Never did that.
Do you like them?
Yeah, it was good. It was fluffy.
Yeah, so you can make fluffy scrambled eggs in the microwave. It's not that hard. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'll show you. What you got to do, y'all, is you got to make sure you get a bowl, and what I did is I cooked 4 eggs. I cracked 4 eggs into a bowl. Started them up really, 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 really good. And you got to have butter. If you don't have butter, it's not gonna work. But get you a spoonful of butter, put it in there, stir it up really, really, really good. Put it in the microwave. But the thing is, you put it in the microwave 30 seconds at a time. You don't cook it for like 3 minutes, you'll blow up. It's not good at all. What's going on, Tia King? You're a new subscriber from Australia. What's happening? Man, I really appreciate you joining, Tia. I really do. So you're from Australia. How you talk? I love Australian accents. It's like, how's your mom and them? How you doing? I can't do it. That sounds more Italian. I love Australian accents. That's awesome. So what's up, Tia? Thank you for subscribing. I'm a new channel too. You're a new subscriber. My channel is only like 4 months old. But yeah, we're talking about cooking scrambled eggs in the microwave. So yeah, so scrambled egg, you take a scrambled egg, stir it up real good, 4 eggs, put butter. You got to use real butter, y'all. Use a spoonful of butter, put it in, and then you put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, stir it, microwave again, 30 seconds, pour it out, stir it, repeat. 30 seconds, pull it out. You keep doing that every 30 seconds, right? And if you do that every 30 seconds, it'll make fluffy scrambled eggs, really. Yeah, I know, it is a very difficult accent. My recruiter from Rosedale 15 years ago, she was from Australia. She's been here now in the country, I guess, 20 years now. She's about lost her accent, she said, but anyways, appreciate you subscribing. Yeah, I try to stay positive. I try to talk about positive things. I know it's a trucking channel, and I do talk a lot about truck driving, but I'm also doing a little mixture. I believe I have a calling to bring positive light to a dark world. Like, there's just a lot of negativity, a lot of depression, and a lot of sad people out here. And you don't have to go through life sad. And I just want to show people that you can do things the way you think. And I'm trying to train people that way. And I just want to help people. Yeah, we do, but we got run a little bit. We do it again. I'm gonna stop at the next love. Not this love. I don't want to stop this love. This love right here is awful.
Sorry, I mean.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. So yeah, this love's here. We're in Nashville, Tennessee. I don't stop at this love. This love's bad. But there is another Love's. It's not that far. It's like, I want to say about 40 miles from here, 50 miles, something like that. So yeah, we're gonna stop there and get fuel. But yeah, I appreciate that, Tia. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you subscribing. Listen, so I've got a new thing I'm gonna be doing later. Once we get up over 10,000 subscribers, which I've only been doing it for 4 months, but once I get to 10,000 subscribers, I notice there's people that can you can like join the channel a different way. But I'm gonna do a thing where I'm gonna get a business phone line, and I'm gonna use that phone line while I'm driving to help truck drivers. It's gonna be a minute. I gotta get the money up to get another phone line, but once I get some money to get a phone line and get over 10,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do it. My channel's not monetized, so I'm not making any money off YouTube yet, but I want to do a phone line that I can help drivers. And not just drivers, but if you're out there driving and you're feeling suicidal, or you're out there driving and you're feeling depressed and you need somebody to talk to, I want to be somebody that you can call and I can give advice to you drivers. Or if you're anywhere that I know of on the East Coast, I don't know a whole lot about the West Coast, but if you're out here on the East Coast and you're a new driver and you're like, oh my God, I don't know where to park, call me and I'm like, hey, I know you can park here, or this truck stop's no good, or you need to stop here, and you're looking for a good hamburger here, or I can give advice. And I do that now through my email and through my comments, but I want to do it and eventually build up to it. My goal is to build up to something where I can have several different phone lines and maybe have somebody that, get a phone center started where you can reach a experienced truck driver 24 hours a day. Maybe not just me, but someone, and have that. So that's my goal. But so I need y'all to share my videos, hit the like button, and get it out there so we can grow this channel. And once I grow the channel big enough, and I believe I will, then I'm gonna turn that into like a help center, and I'm gonna help people. And I want to help people 24 hours a day, have a 24-hour hotline, you know, even if I have to get out of truck, and that's exactly what I want to do. And that way I can help people with depression. You know, there's a lot of loneliness out here. You need somebody to talk to, or you need somebody to pray with you, or you're going through something. I want to have a 24-hour center where, you know, I'll have money coming in that off YouTube that I can hire people that are experienced truck drivers that can sit at home and they can answer it. So, and I can transfer the phone line, because there's a lot of experienced truck drivers that are older that can't drive no more, but they have so much experience. I have a driver, a person who has like over 50 years experience. He's a trainer at a school, but you know, he would love to be able to sit at home and talk to people and give them the experience that they need something or needs help. And that's what my goal is, y'all. So I wanted to give y'all my vision, and hopefully this vision will come to pass and it'll work. So y'all continue to help me pray. Let's grow this channel and let's build it into something like that, so we can have a call center to help these truck drivers and to help people out. So I appreciate all y'all, but it's because y'all are following the channel and because y'all share. I don't have that's the only social media I have. I don't have Facebook, I don't have TikTok, but if you've got Facebook or Instagram, share my videos on Facebook and Instagram. If you think it's a positive or whatever, share it and get people over to subscribe. Y'all are doing a great job. Like I said, it's been 4 months and we're at almost 9,000 subscribers. So I'm trying to hit 10. I'll be 42 Sunday, y'all. 42. Oh my Lord, I feel so old. I feel like I was just 22 yesterday. My God, time has flown. Hey, if y'all looking at what I'm looking at, this is Nashville, Tennessee, y'all. If any of y'all heard of Nashville, Tennessee, let me know in the comments. If y'all ever been to Nashville, let me know. So what time is it in Australia right now? Yeah, this is Nashville. Home of country music. A lot of country music's played here. Is it way too late? Well, I appreciate you staying up late watching my channel. I ain't the most interesting person to listen to, but I do appreciate it. Oh, 2 a.m. What you doing up at 2 a.m., Tia King? Watching my video. Hey, that's fine. You can watch it all you want. It's 9:27 a.m. in the morning here in Central Time in Nashville, Tennessee. But I appreciate you, Australia, up at 2 a.m. watching my channel. I appreciate that. I got somebody from Jamaica earlier watching my show too, so that's neat. You know, I never dreamed in a million years that I'd have people from Australia and people from Jamaica watching my channel at the same time. It's crazy. That's crazy, but it's awesome. And speaking of positivity, I'm going to tell y'all something that was been on my mind about seasons. Life comes in seasons, y'all. And you're going to have good seasons and you're going to have bad seasons, right? So everything comes in a season, but you need the season to grow too. So just remember that. Through what you're going through, it comes in season. You may come to my house in the wintertime and you may see that my house, the trees are all dead and nothing's blooming, and you might think, God, you know, what an ugly yard. But you come back in the summertime when it's my season and it's beautiful and it blooms. So whatever you're going through, it might not be your season right now, but you're going to come through that season and you're going to bloom. You know, a lot of times, you know, you got to sow seeds and you got to let that stuff grow. It takes time. Anything in life worth having takes time. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. Okay, so somebody asked me a question, says, with everything happening in the trucking industry, would you say now's a good time to get in? I have drivers saying hell no and others saying yes. I say hell yes. It is a great time. Not for owner-operator, but it's a great time as a company driver. Let me explain to you why about that. I know I'm going off subject here, but let me answer this question, and I'm going to go back talking about the seasons. The reason it's a good time to become a truck driver right now is because the economy could get worse this year, especially in America. But drivers are going to be working no matter what. If drivers go to a halt, everything goes to a halt. So you want to get your CDLs now and get into a truck driving job now. The labor market's real short on truck drivers right now. But even if everything swallowed up. They still need about 150,000 more drivers. So you'll be more profitable in truck driving than any other industry. The clothing industry may shut down. This industry may shut down, but trucking's not going to stop. So in a depression or in a recession, trucking is going to be your most recession-based job for a company driver. Now, that doesn't mean owner-operator. Trucks are high, fuel's high. You could lose your ass becoming an owner-operator. But get in right now if you never drove. Become a truck driver. Get out here, learn a skill, become the best driver you can be. And if you're being the best driver you can be in 2023, then you're going to make it and you're going to make money. We're still going to make money. There's plenty of work out here. Milk's still going to get delivered. Sugar's going to get delivered. Goods are, even during COVID, y'all, when COVID was going on, truck drivers were still moving. We were still working. Truck stops were shut down. Fuel lines were open, but we couldn't get in there to buy nothing, but we were still moving. So yes, that answers your question, yes. Now back to what I was talking about, seasons, and about how things change in life. You've got to plant seeds, and that stuff's got to grow. So you may be wondering, like, God, where's my blessing? Where is it at? Why haven't you came through yet? God has not forgotten you. He said he'd never leave you, he'd never forsake you, right? That's what the Bible says. So if you've got a dream and you're dreaming it, keep on dreaming it, but don't give up on that dream, because God will see you through. You might not get it right now, okay, because it's not your season, baby. It might be next year, it might be your season. It might be 5 years from now. But when it's your time to shine, God will let that come through for you. Let me give you a small example here. Okay, let's say right now, my son, I love my son with all my heart. And, you know, if I was to give him the keys to this 18-wheeler or to my new Bronco outside the yard, and I say, hey, son, you're 8 years old. Go ahead, go drive it. Drive that thing to Atlanta. It would be an absolute disaster. Not only could he hurt himself, kill somebody, he ain't gonna be able to drive all the way to Atlanta and back in my Bronco. But guess what? When he's 17 years old and I walk him out and I say, hey, son, here's you a brand new car, and I give him the keys to a brand new car, so hopefully I'll be able to do that, because I ain't able to do it for other kids so far. But you see what I'm saying? If I give him the keys to that car, what a blessing that would be. But you know why that would be a blessing? You know why it'd be a blessing to heaven? Because it's his time to receive that blessing. So if I give my son the keys to a car at 3 years old, he gonna hurt himself. So God may not give you that blessing now because you're not ready for that blessing, but he knows when it is. So you might be praying, God, give me this business, or God, give me this, and it will come time, but you got to be patient. You got to wait. When that seed's planted, if you go out there the next week and you dig that thing up, you ain't gonna be, it's gonna be a little bitty old carrot. You know, you gotta let them carrots grow in the ground until it's time, and then you pluck those carrots up out of the ground when it's ready, and you got a long, big carrot. So if you're in the gardening, you gotta let those tomatoes grow on that plant. Y'all understand what I'm saying? If y'all understand what I'm saying, hit the like button. You gotta let it grow. So whatever you're going through in life, remember, God's got a plan for you. It might not be the plan that you want, and it may not come on time, but God says he might be 3 days late, but he's always on time. I'm gonna give you a scripture real quick. In the Bible, y'all remember Lazarus, right? Lazarus was Jesus' best friend. He was a good friend. He died, but Jesus was gone. He was out preaching somewhere else, teaching, and Lazarus died. And Jesus come back, and he was sad, you know, he wept, and he's like, you know, Lazarus died, and, you know, they buried him. They put him in a tomb. He'd been dead for 3 days. And the people around him said, Jesus, if you'd only come here 3 days ago, Lazarus wouldn't die. He's like, ye of little faith. He walks up to him and says, hey, Lazarus, come forth. He told Lazarus to come forth out of that grave, and Lazarus come walking out, shaking off those wraps around him, and he was alive. But you know what? He was 3 days late, but he was still on time. So whatever you're going through, whatever you got going on, remember, God may be late in your mind, but he's always on time. So, you know, he'll come into your life and he'll speak that into existence, and he will speak life into you when it's time. You may be rotten and laying there stinking, but God will come when it's on time, and he will speak life into you. You just got to wait. You got to be patient. He's always on time. He might be 3 days late, but he's always on time. So y'all got to remember that, y'all. Y'all got to remember that whatever you're going through, it might not be your season, it might not be your time, but God will prevail when it's that time. So I hope y'all got some value out of this. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Hey, let's get this trucking life thing going. Let's help people in a positive manner. Let's do what we got to do. Let's get it.